All right, you guys will see this. This is when the smooth trans focus, in my mind, renders something that no other lens does. It's just like the smoothest thing you've ever seen. All right, guys. Hi, my name is Jason Lanier. I'm here in a train, and I'm here with Cassandra Caballero.
Hola.
¿Qué onda?
¿Qué onda?
Okay. We're going to do a comparison for you guys with two awesome G Master lenses. So this is a battle of the G Masters. Miss Caballero is holding the 70-200 2.8 G Master Sony, and I'm holding the 100mm G Master STF lens. Now they're both 2.8 lenses. Now let me explain this a little bit to you guys. Because they're both 2.8, it should have a similar effect on the depth of field. However, these lenses will have different t-stop values. Now, a t-stop value is the actual amount of light that passes through the elements, passes through the lens, and hits onto the sensor. This is going to allow more light in than the 100. The difference is the bokeh and the rendering in the 100 should be smoother than in the 70-200. This is the only lens that I could straight up apples to apples compare it to because it's a 70-200, and I'm going to do the comparison shooting everything at 100 millimeters. So it's the 100mm STF versus the 70-200 2.8 G Master shot at 100 millimeters. So it's a battle of the 100s. We're going to share it with you guys, show you the results. We're going to shoot some with Miss Cassandra inside the train. We're going to shoot some outside and show you guys the advantages. So a couple things to this lens is that I can already anticipate. This also has a macro feature to it, meaning you can get very close with your focus. That's a bonus this lens is going to have that this one does not have. Obviously, a big bonus to this one is that you can zoom with it. So again, this is more for portraiture type work. This is going to be something that's more based upon what you think you like better for your look and your work. I'm very fortunate, I'm very blessed that I'm able to own both of these. Not everyone has that ability to own both, and I totally get that, which is why I make these comparison videos so you can decide what's best for you. If you're shooting events and stuff, you're always going to want to go with this guy. If you're more into portraiture, this is what this test is about, to show you guys what exactly you would want to do. One advantage of this lens is it's about $1,000 cheaper than this guy, so that's a big advantage. But again, this lets in a little bit more light, and this is a zoom. This is also going to have an advantage as to how it renders the bokeh. I can guarantee you that, just having shot with both lenses. I haven't done this comparison yet, but I guarantee you this will render a much smoother bokeh. Now, it's daytime right now, so we're going to have to wait to do a separate night test comparing the bokeh between these two, but we will. So at any rate, guys, we're going to start shooting and share it with you. Let's go. Can you go stand over there for me, please? Now, in all honesty, though, I do want you to keep your head right in the middle. We're going to try to make this symmetrical. And for the purposes of this shot, try to stay in your pose so we can compare apples to apples, or manzanas to manzanas.
That's easy.
Okay, manzanas, manzanas.
Yeah.
Because the 100mm lets in less light, I'm going to be adjusting the shutter speed, keeping the ISO and the f-stop the same. I'm going to shoot this handheld and try to line them up. So that's the 100mm STF. This is the 70-200. 70-200. I'm going to look at where the last one lined up. They both are very beautiful. Let's go outside and see what we can get outside. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do is focus on this little post here. Now we put a piece of tape right here just so we can make sure I have the same marker. Try to keep this apples to apples, okay? I'm shooting this one at f2.8. ISO 400. 1/1000th of a second. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The colors are just gorgeous. I also notice it's picking up light patterns on this side of the bus, on this side of the train car, and it's actually starting to shape some of the bokeh balls. Okay, Brian, can you hand me the 100, please? I'll stay in the same spot. Haven't moved. Bring it up. And this is where this is really going to show a difference between these two lenses here. That's pretty remarkable. All right, you guys will see this. This is when the smooth trans focus, in my mind, renders something that no other lens does. It's the 7200 G Master. If I hadn't seen the STF, the 7200 G Master is stunning, but the that STF is something unlike anything else. It is literally just like the smoothest thing you've ever seen. All right, bring the reflector over here and drop it down. You know, just a quick lighting tip. You know, a lot of times people wonder why you use a white reflector instead of a silver. This is a perfect example of that. If we use the silver, it's going to be pretty blinding. The white pops some fill light in there and gives some catch light without being overbearing. So bring that reflector up. I'm going to have you take 2 steps back just so we can see more of the train cars. There you go. Thank you. 1. There we go. It gives us better lines to look at. All right, now I'll shoot the 100 from the 70 to 200 from the same place. I'm going to compare these two. Interesting. So I'll give you an example, like this chain. So I'll show you guys where she's in focus. Okay, now we'll go over to the chain. That's pretty crazy. Let's go this way. All right, so what I've done here is I found a little bit of mint. You ever eaten mint? And what I have in the background, so I have this little mint plant. And in the background I have just this pile of rubble. We'll see how it renders it. I'll actually record a little bit of a video footage so you guys can see it. So when you want to wipe out the background, this lens is pretty remarkable. And it won't focus all the way over there because it's in macro mode. When you switch modes, it does shut the recording off. So. Well, let's try to get a similar shot with 70 to 200. Bring that over. I'm just going to have to sit further back and we'll see how it does. Pretty big difference between the two. The G Master is beautiful, but that STF for this kind of work is pretty. It's remarkable. The way that it transitions the focus is, well, not to sound stupid, but it is incredibly smooth, and that is an enormous difference between the two. Two amazing pieces of glass. You'll have to find which one works best for you, obviously. One thing I will say is this is going to boil down to your preference. Obviously, all of us would love to have both. That'd be the preference. Most people, you know, for a good amount of people, that's not a reality, and I get that, which is why I try to do these comparisons. As it gets later into the evening, we'll do a bokeh test when we have some lights to play with and show you guys what will occur. Zoom, letting in light, different focus modes and such. The edge is going to go to the 70 to 200 G Master. And in regards to rendering the background, just the most incredible smooth background you've ever seen, is going to go to the 100mm STF, and not to mention the fact you can shoot macro with it, which is a huge advantage as well. So I'm just showing these folks here these shots. This is a 70 to 200 G Master, and you see how it's trying to take these balls of light and convert them into circles. It's really pretty. If you didn't, then you compare it to the 100 STF like that. Yeah, see how it's pretty remarkable, the difference. You again, we'll do a nighttime bokeh ball test between the two, but if you're like gotta have bokeh, I don't know if you can't do better than the 100mm STF. In a future video, we're going to compare the 100mm STF to the 85G Master and do a comparison of those two. But so it's really quite an amazing lens, and I'm very grateful that I was able to use it. So just so you guys know, Sony sent this to me as a loaner, as I've mentioned in previous videos. But I plunked down my own money, and I've already pre-ordered this. So that's, if that gives you an idea as to my feelings on the lens, I honestly, this is pretty remarkable. Next up, we'll compare this to like the 85G Master and go from there. I hope this has helped. Until next time, keep shooting, never give up on your dreams. Where can they find you, Miss Beautiful Cassandra?
They can find me on Instagram. He actually has me tagged in some of his pictures, so you have to follow him in order to follow me.
I like that.
Well, you can still follow me, but I mean...
No, I like the first way you put it.
Yeah, because I'm tagged, so you don't have to like put in like the 40 letters of my name, Cassandra Caballero. You can just go on his, look for
Cassandra Caballero de Mexico.
It's like super long, so that can get kind of annoying. But go on his Instagram, he has me tagged, and then from there, you can find me, if you want to find me.
I'm sure they do. You're very delightful. Or as Brenda said to me today, dandy. So until next time, keep shooting, never give up on your dreams. Find our gear that works for you, and...
you only have one chance to get it right.
You forgot the remember, but you remembered everything else. That was impressive.
What's the remember part? And remember, like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that was just the way you talk.
Well, the whole thing is the way I talk.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought that you... Okay.
You want to try again?
Yeah.
Keep shooting, never give up on your dreams. Find our gear that works for you.
And remember, you only have one
And remember.
And remember.
That was so
It's like we're holding
white.
the cue cards.
I was so white.
And remember.
Go ahead, finish it off, Whitey.
And remember, you only have one shot.
Not one shot.
No, I keep laughing.
Go ahead.
I'm still thinking about that. Remember.
And remember.
Like a cheesy commercial.
And remember.
You only have one chance to get it right.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Bye.
You know we're going to leave both of those in there, right?
No.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You guys still here? Hello? Talking to you. Hey guys, if you want to learn online with me, go to patreon.com/JasonLanierPhotography, and you will be able to continue this craziness online from anywhere on planet Earth with me. If you want to join me live, go to JasonLanier.com/workshops, and you'll get to see me in my full glory live and in person, guys. I think there's a smudge on there. Is that it? Yeah, I got it. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.